Hey guys, welcome back to part 28. Okay. Let's be a couple seconds of overlap here, since I stopped recording on the last time right here. Man, that background's photorealistic. Probably because it was a photo. My God, what happened
I had
last
a
time?
hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
No. I refuse. I'm gonna look around your apartment for secrets. The secrets of the eternally damned. I don't think that's the kind of secret you're looking for. Ooh. Okay, get that out of me. I don't think those are the kind of secrets you're looking for. What if they are? What if I want the secrets of the eternally damned? Okay. Beep.
You have one new message.
Fuck, I'm leaving you.
Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Oh, God. That dates this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
low
Thank
res.
you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the two people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey.
Okay.
Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time.
That is
He
a
was
long
gloomy
time.
guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good? Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight.
Oh, I can turn it off.
paparazzi.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
watch this through.
Well,
I'm
that guy was
interested.
really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I've been funny.
Maybe as a
I
guest
told
Poets of
myself
the
I could
Fall.
live with that.
That was actually the guys too.
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
Man, you look like a douche with those
Now you
glasses.
can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
That makes sense why he was so upset when she was trying to get him with that Dr. Neil guy.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
Why take her gun? Why not just tell her you need to go alone?
See you later.
That seems unnecessary. Wait, he left him there and there. Why did he even
Got
take her
out.
gun?
It was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Jesus. I really need to look up the relationship between Poets of the Fall and Remedy Entertainment, because they show up in all their
In
games.
daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape, it was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Anything underneath here? Yeah, time to get in the car. Verizon. Nice product placement, guys. Love it. What's the license plates? I just realized none of the license plates have numbers on them, do they? This would be a cool game to get like a bit of a graphical overhaul. Like if you look at like I'm driving, you can see the pop in on all the like the more advanced textures and stuff like that. Like even just getting tweaked a bit so the jaw distance was a bit more friendly. I think that'd be more than enough to accommodate for it. It's like when I'm on foot, like, the draw distance isn't a bad thing. Objective motels on the road, comfortable beds, clean rooms, wireless internet to laundry facilities. 555-8923. I always feel bad for, fucking Energizer Bunny on that billboard over there. I always feel kind of bad for companies when they stick, like, phone numbers on it. Not even companies, just people. Because inevitably someone's going to be calling it, you know? Like, I'm not the type to go ahead and, like, call it unless it's, like the, phone number at the end of, was it the first God of War? Second God of War. Where if you called it, you'd get this really angry message between Kratos and one of the lead game devs. So. Ah, cool. Had the clicker turned on the lights. It's some clicker. Oh fuck, man, I'm a writer, not a runner. Okay, let's see if I can take this family vehicle off-road. See National Lampoon's Vacation. How this shit goes over well. Oh, we don't have to go that far. Nice. Here, right? Picked up flare gun ammo, but I don't have a flare gun. Okay. No, this looks good. Well, I mean, one thing I'm definitely... I'm interested to see how they conclude it. Because, like, a lot of games, especially ones that have this type of... that focus heavily on narrative, a lot of them, like, it's specifically in this era, more games nowadays have a more complete narrative. But, in this era, games were bad for just kind of stumbling over the last few blocks of a narrative. So I'm mostly worried that, like, while the game may go over, like, 90% well, I'm worried that it will trip up in its finishing. His little barn with no doors. Coffee thermos. One thing I should preface this with is that, like I went to bed, like, real late last night and sleep for that long.
There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Can I see who's in the back of this van? No, I'm looking in the back of the van. There's something in there.
I will kill your wife.
want to put lights in my flashlight. I want to put bullets in my gun.
The Dark Presence was no longer trying to capture the Rider so he could create the ending it wanted. The Rider knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the Rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
I find it interesting that, like, the way the game paces its story is that you learn kind of piecemeal. Like, but like kind of like the tragedies of this place, I guess. Takes a while to like start backing up for some reason. I thought there was a way to put in like the high beams, wasn't there? They explained that in like the very first one, right? Listen, the Twisted Metal game I've been waiting so long to for. Okay. Around these wood stacks or anything. From what I can see. It's weird. It kind of feels like it became more responsive in the past like minute. The Majestic Motel, spelled with 2 L's. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, man. I'm stopping to explore this motel. You don't drive by a motel in a horror game and just not explore it. I don't care if I get myself McStabbed in the process. Oh shit, it actually lets me in here.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Ooh, I don't want the pump shoddy. Very important. Coffee next to a toilet. I know Richard. General information. Refundable $100 security deposit is required on all reservations. No personal checks accepted. We accept all major credit cards and bank cards. Check time is 10 a.m. No loud music, no pets. 1 vehicle per unit. Facilities are for registered guests only. No visitors allowed on the premises after 9 p.m. No exceptions. Blah, blah, blah. If you're a senior or a vet, ask about our discounts. Well, it's nice that they're so into pets that they give pet doctors a discount. So apparently they're open. I know the door's on the other side, but I'm gonna check this. There's just a way up to the other side here. Oh, okay. Can I go into every room? I'm gonna check all of them anyways.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
There's like, just like tons of pictures and shit of him. He's got Pat Maine. He's got like all the townspeople. Okay. It's Dr. Swan. kind of hoping for him to be a bit more...
Fooled me, pal.
We need to be a little bit more insightful in there. I can just drive around and need to take the ramp. I like how they put the ramp there as like an option. Anything back there? No, it's not back there. Okay. Alright, sedan. Alright. So like a old-fashioned boat car. Oh my god, I can take it. There's so many different types of car models in this game. Oh yeah. Power! That's more fucking like it. Okay, let's check on the back side of this. So I was a game dev. I would hide things here. That's honestly usually how I end up finding secrets. When people are like, how'd you know that was there? And I'm like, because that's where I would put something. That's usually my way of fishing secrets out of things. I just logically think, I'm like, oh, if I was a game dev, this is what I would do. I'm honestly really disappointed when that happens like that. Like... So let me just like nudge those out of the way. They just pop back into existence once I walk far enough away from that light. I haven't seen anything super interesting on the horizon. Okay. Okay, hold on. We're gonna call it good right now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys saw it, please do all things. I'll see you in the next part.